Is this thing on? Testing. Testing.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Yes, you are live. We are live.
Oh, there we go. Just got the notice. We are live here on the Deuce. SpeedGaming 2 coming to you. It's Mega Man 2 Randomizer tournament time. We have losers quarterfinal action here. 2% Chungus, LVCreed. One will move on. One will unfortunately finish tied for 5th place.
Yeah, that's right. My name is Charlie Boy, joined here by Rico, and this is Mega Man 2 Randomizer tournament. What do you call it? Quarterfinals? Yeah?
Yeah, it would be the loser's side quarterfinals, yes.
Yeah, this race will be between 2% Chungus and LVCreed. Yeah, Chungus, Star Tracker, 2% Tracker, 98% Mega Man player today. And then Creed on the admin team, fighting his way through the loser's bracket. I believe Casual Tom was the one who put him here. Whoever will be winning this will be facing the winner of myself versus RSBC. We started that match on Sunday. However, due to technical difficulties, we had to postpone it to a later date. Still unclear on the date, but hopefully by this weekend we'll know.
Good to hear. Charlie Boy, help me out a little bit. Because in our tournament, we have some variations, and I believe 2% Chungus is the one who picked our first seed. So we have varying options, easy mode, normal mode. Oh, looks like we're underway. So looks like we have revealed stage names. Looks like a little bit of shenanigans going on with the sprites here as well. So help me out.
Any percent revealed all sprites. Yep, that's the one. So zips allowed, I believe, if I'm reading that correctly. And both of us are starting out in Quick Man stage. Chungus rocking that Lucky Man sprite. I believe that's the sprite Chico made, right? From some Chico hacks, I believe. And made more famous by Chico hacks, of course. We borrowed it. A lot of the Mega Man guys, enjoy the sprite work of a lot of different ROM hacks, honestly. And then LVCreed rocking Mega Ran, which was brought by Creed to the randomizer. Not sure exactly what ROM hack it came from. Maybe Mega Ran has his own game I'm not terribly familiar with, but awesome stuff nonetheless, as both these guys are navigating their way down the Quick Man laser section here.
Well, I want to say a thing, but yeah, I'm just going to not say a thing just until a little bit from now. Alright, yeah, it looks like both of our runners able to navigate through the lasers, not pulling a prodigy and kissing a laser. So we are into the boss door. So let's see what we got hiding behind door number 1, Monty.
That's Crash Man. Perhaps not quite a dumb variant. In case you're not familiar, the dumb variant's the one that just walks back and forth. But Crash Man nonetheless. A little bit jumpy, a little bit slow walking. Regardless, both these guys out at 204 on the kill, on the money, synced up after stage 1. We'll see where they go. Creed into Flash and Chungus into Bubble.
Well, it looks like we'll see our first zip from 2% Chungus's side, so we'll see if it truly is zipped or not. LVCreed, get in there.
As I was saying, I believe, Chungus is the one who called the rule set, being on the player 1 side of the bracket, and he said any percent revealed all sprites. So usually when someone says any percent and doesn't use the word zipless after, that means sprites or zips are definitely allowed. But we'll find out for sure, because I'm pretty sure Chungus will go for this.
Yep, there he goes.
He does. Yep. Meanwhile, I did not see if Creed tested the wall weakness, but a good... Oh, he missed. Uh-oh. Oh no on Chungus. That's unfortunate. But yeah, a definite good way to tell if one has tested the wall weakness or not is if he goes for the E-tank and continues straight. Which he is not continuing straight, so perhaps he did not test for the wall, or perhaps he tested it and it was not Buster. Chungus taking a good amount of damage during the first section that underneath the zip. He unfortunately missed the zip. If he would have made it, more than likely would have been able to hold on to that E-tank.
Yeah, that's going to be problematic going forward. That feels like an E-tank has just been kind of, you know, one of your freebies just kind of got taken away as Creed easily disposes of what looked like Heatman.
Oh,
so
you know
2
what?
stages down. Item 1 as well.
You know, we don't have a tracker. I should probably go bring that up. I'll be right back.
Yeah, our tracker is currently playing, Charlie Boy, if you weren't aware of that, as our tracker du jour takes down our second Robot Master. So a little bit behind, but Chungus finding item 3. So Creed gonna find item 3 at the end of this Bubble Man stage. Chungus is gonna find item 1 behind Flashman stage.
Hey, I tell you what, just because Chungus is playing doesn't mean we don't have other trackers. Okay. However, Chungus is the main one. But yes, I see Karita in chat. She also tracks. But long story short, just for interest of integrity's sake, she doesn't track when Chungus is playing. Creed with the zip makes it very nice. Chungus on his way down Flashman stage. I missed to see the shot as well. Yes, that is true. She was asked by some runners to keep the integrity of Chungus as a racer, I suppose. Although we don't believe they would have cheated anyway, or at least I don't. But I mean, just for clarity's sake.
It's all good.
Alright, Chungus going for the E-tank as well. We'll see if he goes straight or not. He does.
Oh, he's going to go straight.
He does. It's quick boomerang. So he's going to save that. Woof, woof.
Alright, so now the question is, did Creed find the weakness by hitting one of the earlier walls? And he's just going, yeah, okay. I've got enough to do Crashman, so may as well. Let's do it.
Chungus in some trouble having to spin the other E-tank as well. Creed did find item 3 in Bubble Man stage, so I'm sure Chungus has it as well. So Creed is a tad ahead.
Both runners have item 1 and item 3.
Okay, well, I mean, hey, that's actually really awesome stuff, because yeah, you can zip with item 1. Item 3, ladder boost. Yeah, might as well tackle with Crash, one of the hardest stages in the game, right? It's nice to have item 2 in some sections, like the right after checkpoint section. It does kind of make things go a tad bit faster, but you might just also lose that time menuing, so it's kind of hit and miss. Alright, I think I'm all caught up on tracking. Cool. Item 1, item 3, 3 Robot Masters down a piece. And yeah, the vanilla strat from Creed, unfortunately going to take the fall here. That's going to cost him a couple of seconds here. Chungus also notices that item 1 is not a very great item 1, so opts not to attempt the zip in the first half of Metal Stage here.
Creed getting a bit of a gift there. Our Space Monkey just deciding, nope, I'm just going to beam back to the mothership. I've seen some rather problematic enemies in that little section right at the beginning of the crash climb, causing all kinds of havoc. Creed and Chungus, once he gets to it, will get a bit of a reprieve, and Creed just ignoring the E-Tank there, so having what looks to be 2 E-Tanks already in reserve, Creed just saying, wait a second, this is a race, I gotta go fast.
Yeah, this is a race. Metal Man has another E-Tank, and then Wily too as well, so those are the ideal ones to get, right? The one from Quick early on, maybe the one from Flash, and then Metal and Wily too.
Well, Chungus unfortunately has exhausted 2 of his E-Tanks already, and finding that, quick boomerang, ooh, alright. And Creed finds item 2 at the end of Crashman's stage, so that pretty much unlocks everything. So he'll go into Airman, as well as Chungus going into Airman, but Creed's going to have a huge advantage with item 2 at his disposal compared to Chungus.
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, it's cool to find item 2, especially for Creed. Ooh, fan.
Yikes!
We've got trouble in paradise here. Wrestling reference, eh? Anyway, so yeah, fan fiends and airman, yellow skies means trouble for our runners.
Oh yeah, it'll be interesting to see how our runners end up dealing with this particular issue. Chungus just having a go at it, and gonna use. That was
both
close.
Both of them, for real. Yeah, that was scary.
Man, I will say, okay, so this is one of the stages where you can save time having item 2, right? Especially here in the first section. I mean, Creed will probably use it in the back half. Chungus won't be able to use it, so he will be losing some of that time there.
Well, these metal crushers seem to be pretty problematic. Oh no, he's gonna ride the Bullet Bill over the metal crusher. Looks like a little game of MXC here for Creed. Jumping on the floating device of Doom there and hoping he doesn't get eliminated. Chungus taking things a little more methodical. Ooh, taking a little bit of damage along the way as well. Oh yeah, there's a bit of a gift for Chungus. The large health dispenser. So Flashman, it looks like, at the end of the stage, Creed taking care of it.
Yeah, I will say Chungus got hit by one of those phantom hitboxes, but he was able to pick up a health drop there. Creed actually ended up saving a few frames by having Flashman drop onto him when he stopped the screen. That actually ended up allowing Creed to move instead of be frozen. So good stuff to Creed for that. That was awesome. Awesome awareness there.
Looking at, the top, at worst, the top 5 runners, of the tournament at least, I don't think there's really been many large-scale upsets. So we're going to see execution like that, showing why these runners are, essentially, among the best in the game right now.
I don't know. When Creed beat me in round 1, I was pretty upset, and I would definitely say it was probably on a larger scale. But, no. kidding, of course. I mean, Creed's a great competitor, so, Oh, here we go. Creed zipping around. So, here we go. Goodwood initiated. I believe last time he tried this, he actually ended up getting caught up and missing his ride on the ladder for the second half of this zip. So we'll have to see how this goes for him this time around. Oh yeah, classic veteran. And Chungus into the wall as well. Some Goodwood action on the way for 2% Chungus.
All right, yeah, it looks like both of our runners pulling off the Goodwood zip. So Chungus now on to the one little... he got it.
Oh yeah.
Both of our runners gonna basically bypass the section of the stage and get deposited into the boss door.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely saves some time. Chungus a little far on that. Hopefully not too far. Okay, we're good. Yeah, the lowest platform there, you have to pass it. But if you go too far, you actually end up zipping into Wily 3, I believe it is. Or maybe it's...
It's a Wily...
I think it's Wily 3, yeah.
Might be Wily 4, but all the same. It puts you in a Wily stage, and that, I believe, fundamentally soft locks you, doesn't it?
Not necessarily soft lock. You can take a game over, but you still have to redo the stage, yeah. So.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, I believe it's Wily 3. Wily 4 was come up from the bubble stage. For those who are unfamiliar of what we're talking about, ooh, Chungus. Let's go. Zipping it out.
Ooh, he got it.
His was a tad bit cleaner than Creed's, I think. Creed actually took a little bit extra time setting up the Zip and Crashman stage, so awesome stuff to Chungus. Creed into Heatman stage, and I'm forgetting to mark the tracker. Okay, cool. Anyway, Chungus will find...
Right. You are doing double duty after all, so, you know, it's okay.
A triple if you want to consider setup part of it. But anyway, regardless, man, what was the thought I was on? I was on something good. Oh, yes. So yeah, some of these early stages share some graphics data, I suppose, with the Wily stages. Wily 1 with Heatman, Woodman has Wily 3, Wily 2 with Airman maybe, I think, and then Wily 4 with Bubble. Sounds about right. We'll go with that. All right. Anyway, regardless, Chungus doing these ladder boosts. Creed getting his 8 zip as well. Finding Sanic the Hedgehog back here.
Yeah, it looks like Chungus is gonna pull into the pits for a E-Tank, picking up some safety sludge there. So 2% Chungus now on 2 E-Tanks, I believe Creed on 3. So even with Chungus using a good number of E-Tanks, they're losing a little time, but to pick up some of the E-Tanks along the way, so...
Creed skipping the E-Tank here in metal. See, like, these little skips here are definitely saving Creed time. I mean, is it unfortunate that he doesn't have as many E-Tanks? Yes, but at the same time, you have to remember you are racing. So, I mean, those E-Tanks add up. Those little grabs add up. Little 10 seconds here. Little 10 seconds here, 5 seconds there, whatever the case may be. I mean, I think it takes about 3 to 5 seconds to grab that E-Tank right. Is it more beneficial to have in the long run? Yes, but I mean, sometimes no. Oh no!
Oh no!
Chungus, unfortunate death right there into the pit. But hey, we're still both on our last stage. Creed on the back half of the set stage. Chungus looking left to
spawn the Pippy bird.
Yeah, a little bit of manipulation there from Chungus. When the bird comes onto the screen, it will come from the side that Mega Man is facing. So if you are facing to the left, it will spawn from the left. And, ooh, 16:53 on the unofficial timer for Creed. We've got maybe the second best eyebrows in gaming. I'm not really sure who that was. I wasn't really paying attention. But all the same, we're into the Wily stages. So maybe a little game to play, Charlie Boy.
Yeah, so that was Dr. Cossack. Yes, it was. Yes, indeed. Yes, the person in the background at my place is okay. They just had some spicy food earlier, so no worries there. But yes, little game we play. There's a dragon at the end of the stage here, Wily 1, Mecha Dragon. The randomization randomizes the color of the dragon. it also randomizes the weakness of the dragon. And for bonus points, sometimes, well, no, all the time. Well, not all the time. Sometimes it does also randomize the sprite of the dragon. So if you know what those are, please get those guesses in chat. I'm retired, but my race 1 guess usually was red metal, so we'll go with that.
Well, that no, they already know the weapon weakness I'm going to go for. For those that don't, it's the bubble lead until it isn't. And I am going to go with a yellow dragon. And we see Chungus about a little bit behind here, a little over a minute, maybe a minute and a half. So Chungus has a little bit of work to do, as Creed is already about to enter the dragon, shall we say. Chungus just starting Wily 1.
Oh man, if you guess green and oat, you are in the good right now. You are.
Alright, well, it's not the Metal Blade. Well, it doesn't look to be Crash Bomb. Oh, am I? No, that's Quick Boomerang.
Yes, it is. And that is one dead Quaker Oats style dragon. So green, Quick Boomerang, and Quaker Oats dragon. For the win.
Well, we do have one alternative murder weapon here, but it was definitely the Quaker Oats dragon with the green colorization. So we see Creed flying the not-so-friendly skies of Wily 2, Chungus taking the platform section, now taking the final and relying on the time stopper. It looks to be fairly useful this time around. But wow, chunk by chunk there, just eating away at the weapon energy bar of that time stopper.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I kind of missed. I kind of missed the climb there, but yeah, there are enemy sets that definitely require, I guess, some sort of interaction with in that section, climbing up. And yeah, Time Stopper is definitely a good choice there. Yeah, Creed makes his way through the farm hall. He's gonna make his way down to Pico Pico. And Chungus finds the Quick Boomerang as well. We'll see what kind of Pico Creed has. If it's going to be the while he's testing. Yes, it is indeed the Invisipico.
Oh, yikes!
Yes, this one disappears. And,
oh no, thank you.
Yeah, this is one of the cases where you hope you have E-tanks. If you don't know the pattern very well.
Yeah, I can see why. This is, wow. This is an impressive little display going on by Creed here. I am color me impressed.
Yeah, I mean, he's 1-for-1ing, so not too bad. You know, there's definitely worse situations there. But to his credit, yeah, very nice work clearing him out, for sure. Moving on to Wily 3, and he's going to have to take a pit stop to refill his air shooter.
I think the impressive part there was just not getting bodied by the invisible Pico blocks.
Right. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm impressed. I am impressed, you know. Well,
I sense a little bit of resentment in your voice. Hopefully it has nothing to do with the match the two of you had previously.
No, sir. It has nothing to do with that. I mean, okay. So impressed is maybe not the right word for me, right? Because I can handle these blocks pretty well myself. Now that I'm speaking on this, though, I'll probably die to him in my next match. We'll see for next time I meet up against him. However, with the right practice, it's the same pattern. So it's I mean, impressed, yes, but no-ish, you know? I mean, awesome job nonetheless, like I said. Really great job. Not trying to sound resentful or anything. Meanwhile, Creed does find the spark bubble here to do the job against the Guts Dozer. And Chungus finds Quick Boomerang. Might be a little bit of a better weapon.
Yeah, absolutely. I believe Creed used the air shooter, and that cost him almost the entirety of his weapon bar. So pulling into the pits here in the beginning of Wily 4. So Creed giving Chungus a little bit of time, but I think Chungus may end up pulling into the pits himself here. No, Chungus just dropping straight down. Saying...
So that's not like a terrible... That's not like a terrible time loss to stop there to grab item immunity, especially since in 6.0 they kind of updated the speed, or maybe it was 5. No, it was 6.0 of the randomizer program. They updated the speed. Very nice vertical zip by Creed, by the way. But yeah, they updated the speed of the item pickups and the health pickups. So I mean, not as bad as it used to be to stop and grab these things, but nonetheless, yeah. The point I was trying to get to, yes, Creed's was less shots than Chungus's fight on Pico. However, Chungus, I mean, didn't have to stop for the refills, so yes, he does pick up that little bit of time there, which is very nice. Also very nice that he gets out of the Guts Dozer fight as Creed is making his descent, and we are on the troublesome spike screen. I believe those are the equivalent of rabbits there in those Joe mechs that have homing bullets.
And I was going to say, they're a little more accurate than your average Sniper Joe. Didn't quite think they went to training school to learn how to fire that weapon anything more than straight across the screen.
Yes, those are definitely upgraded Joe mechs, as they know how to home on you and they jump. Without the mech armor.
Alright, let's see. Creed gonna go through, and no, he does not seem to know the wall weakness, as he's firing weapons into the walls. So he does not know it's gonna be the Buster.
No, it's not the Buster, it's the Quick Boomerang.
Oh, it's the Quick Boomerang. Yes.
Yeah, Chungus found it in Flash.
Okay, and Creed just found it right now.
Yes, sir, he did. Searching through these weapon weaknesses, maybe charged heat. I don't know if he tested that one yet. No, it's Bubble. It is indeed Bubble.
Alright, so Creed's struggling a little bit to find the wall weakness, but it looks like he should be good to go and into the refights with 26-46. He's out of the stage, so on pretty good pace here. Creed is. Chungus not too far behind. If Creed slips up, Chungus can definitely get back into this game.
Yeah, definitely. Chungus didn't really make any major mistakes or anything, to be clear. Maybe just a couple extra E-tanks picked up here and there. He did have one death that I know of in Heatman stage, but other than that, I mean, pretty flawless run by both these guys so far. Chungus did also get the vertical zip I noticed here in Wily 4, and he also took a damage boost from the Robbits and used item 1 to go across that Wily Spike Screen 3 that is so devastating to everyone. Alright, Chungus finds Bubble. He's going to save a little bit of time here because he did indeed know the wall weakness.
Yeah, still a sizable lead for Creed. I believe 4 Robot Masters and counting at this point.
Yes, indeed. 4-0 so far as Chungus joins us in the refights with that little Proto Man smirking around over there where the Wily Castle used to be. Sanic! Oh, Creed finds, that's a pretty nice, weakness there. Oh, Chungus finds the Bubble Man weakness. He did find that on the stage. We got the Cookie Monster Airman here versus Creed. Chungus finding, Crashman? Yeah, that's the one. I've only played the game my whole life. Who is this? Alright, Creed on Robot Master 8 pops an E-Tank. Chungus on Robot Master number 3, so 5 behind.
Yeah, you see the sprite swaps, and you're like, wait a second, that can't possibly just actually be the Crash Man, because all the sprites are randomized.
Bro, I used to keep up with tracking during the refights, even when I was commentary. I was insane the last couple of years. But regardless, Creed into his his machine fight here, fighting Dr. Cossack. Finds wood for the first phase.
Not so good for the second go around. So we'll see if Creed's able to find the. Oh yeah, it looks like he found something, and it looks like the bubble lead spikes.
That bubble lead gonna do it here for Creed, going down victory road to take from my good buddy here, Frico, in the commentary booth with me.
Well, hopefully he goes the right way. We want to see him drop down to the right. Ooh. Alright, I wasn't sure if Creed hadn't totally made up his mind, but it looks like going right. So these drippers should not hit him. They won't have the opportunity to drip fast enough and hit him.
Creed, fast, very fast right now. 30 minutes and 20 seconds to see Wily, or at least see Wily gate. To answer a question in chat, no longer Buster Weak Machine. Buster Weakness is part of the weakness pool still. The percentages just changed a little bit from previous years. And GG's to LVCreed with a official race.gg time of 30 minutes and 39 seconds. Get your GG's in chat for official LVCreed taking race 1.
Yeah, that'll be race 1 in the books. LVCreed finding straight away the Heatman shot. So I think 2% Chungus. Well, will he continue on? No. Alright, he's going to continue on. It looked like he took the L there against the machine, but it's going to get back in there for round 2. So Chungus still going to persist in this race. So definitely the runner's choice to choose to continue or not. So
he found Crash Bomb, but yeah, that's like he doesn't have any E-tanks, so that's kind of unfortunate. And yes, unfortunately, Chungus does go ahead and forfeit from the race. But GG's nonetheless. Let me set these guys in race room up. Yeah, good games to Creed taking the race, of course.
Yeah, absolutely. So 2% Chungus, those early E-tanks being used kind of coming back to haunt him later on. The machine being a little too much of an obstacle for Chungus, although I think at that point the race was already decided with Creed our victor. But it's only match game 1 out of a best of 3 match, so 2% Chungus, you're a game down, but there's potentially 2 more to play, so I think we'll be alright. Chungus definitely has at least one more shot at this to equalize at 1-1, and then we will go into the tiebreaker seed if we need to.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Chungus did well. So did Creed. Creed. I mean, that is sub 32. Anything under 35 minutes is really good. And then, I mean, we're down to the top 6 runners of this tournament, which is Casual Tom and Prodigy, Winterside, myself and RSVC, and Creed here and Chungus. So I mean, yeah, like everybody in this tournament. I'd say everybody in top 8, everybody that entered the tournament is still pretty good players, even as new as they've been. I don't recall anyone not getting a sub 40. So anything underneath 45 minutes is really a decent time to me. And then, I mean, it only goes up from there. Now we're up with runners who are putting sub 35s, sub 32s, like very fast times.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely some impressive times. So, is what it is. We'll see what we've got. I mean, Creed is definitely not a slouch by any means.
Alright, looks like we have the rule set. Creed is choosing Zipless, Hidden, Burst Chaser, and then Sprites stayed the same, no environments. So I'm not sure if that was the case last seed or not, no environment randomization. That might have been the thing. They just did custom sprites with no environments. Or if they just... I mean, I know they had custom sprites because I saw plenty of custom bosses, right? And custom enemy sets.
Yeah, quite true. Alright, so we're going to have a little bit of a faster pace for this with Burst Chaser being enabled. This should be a treat to watch. Especially in the Wily stages where the faster speeds will be needing some precise movements, especially in that Wily 3 section.
Yeah, 2% Chungus, 98% Lucky Man. As you can see there, by the sprite he's using. These guys haven't changed their avatar sprites here. I'm just going to do a quick check of their seed hashes, and then we'll let these guys go. Alright, countdown has been given, so these guys should be off here any second now. We're just waiting to wait for the stream to catch up. Get all your GLHFs in chat. Good luck, have fun, don't die, don't suck. That's a StarCraft reference, by the way. Or at least to me it is.